The human race is a grotesque experiment in self-love. Every man imagines himself the axis of creation, and yet each is only a trembling leaf on a dying tree. We build systems of morality as spiders spin webs fragile, nets meant less to catch truth than to protect us from it. Civilization is a mask we wear to hide the carcass beneath, and progress is simply the art of decaying with greater comfort. The misanthrope is not the enemy of mankind, but its most faithful witness. He sees that our tenderness is born of fear, our virtue of vanity, our compassion of fatigue. To hate mankind is to mourn what it might have been.
Mainländer's misanthropy is not the vulgar hatred of Manet, is metaphysical disappointment. He writes as though God himself has failed an experiment, and man is the residue of that error. Where others see civilization as triumph, he sees it as camouflage. Humanity, in his vision, is not evil but tragically absurd, a creature aware enough to dream of transcendence, yet bound to rot. His remark that civilization is a mask we wear to hide the carcass beneath crystallizes his belief that culture is embalming our morality, progress, all serving to perfume the stench of mortality. The metaphor of morality as a spider's web is central to his thought. Mainländer implies that our ethical systems are not founded on divine truth or rational principle, but on a desperate need to impose meaning where none exists. The web does not catch truth, it merely keeps us from falling into the abyss of our own awareness. He anticipates Surin's later insight that consciousness itself is a wound, something that makes us unfit for peace, yet incapable of ignorance. When he calls the misanthrope the most faithful witness, he reverses the moral polarity. To hate mankind, in his lexicon, is not cruelty but honesty. It is the refusal to join in the collective delusion that our civilization is noble or purposeful. Hatred, here, is the shadow cast by disappointed love. The misanthrope, for Mainländer, is a tragic lover of humanity, one who believed too deeply in its promise and was betrayed by its mediocrity. His final line, to hate mankind is to mourn what it might have been, is both chilling and compassionate. It implies that misanthropy is a kind of inverted humanism, the despair of someone who once believed in man's capacity for greatness. It is not indifference, but grief. In that sense, Mainländer's worldview is not merely pessimistic, but his hatred is not contemptuous, but reverent. The sorrowful recognition that the human race, in all its striving and brilliance, remains a failed, magnificent animal that dreamed of being more.